put together a shed on your property. You remember that? It was Labor Day Monday, and the weather was absolutely horrible, and we were putting your garden shed together. Remember that?
As a result of that, that's still, I'm sitting right next to that shed through my back bedroom window, looking right at it.
Oh, that's cool. It survived. It survived.
That you did it.
So what can we do for you?
Let me get to the point. Let me see. How long, and I'm going to piggyback on Ken from Livonia. How long are the Republicans going to be stuck on the 10th floor of stupid?
Okay.
This is where I'm going with that.
Is that a rhetorical question, or do you want an answer?
I'm going to answer it. Question, then I'm going to answer it.
Okay.
I know you guys going to give input, but example.
That's nice of him.
These wimpy, impy, skimpy commercials going after the Democrats, known as Democrats. Okay. Who was that lost against that senator? Had those commercials out, that one lady, I don't know if it was Terry Linland that was running for Congress, against Gary Peters.
Okay.
One of the wimpiest, impiest, skimpiest commercials from Republicans with no hellfire, brimstone, truth. And you can't win against the Democrats with this watered-down commercial stuff, with this trying to, like Patrick Kobach, trying to lose, thinking he can overcome at the midnight hour the day before the election with one commercial, whether he was funded or not, and he actually predicted that he was going to come out on top. He's predicted, he was on radio shows talking about
Yeah, I remember. I was disappointed.
Going to happen, and you cannot, in reality, you will not win against Democrats if you don't play dirty without being dishonest. Okay, you're just not going to win, and Republicans are trying to lose. And speaking of Republicans, let's take a trip down memory lane about John McCain and his buddy, John Roberts, Supreme Court guy. How people that gave him a free pass, and you don't hear no Republicans or politicians bringing up how he backstabbed American. That's right. I'm talking about John Roberts, who stumbled over swearing in Obama on Inauguration Day, who gave us. And this is what him and John McCain got in common. They both gave us Obama never did care, Obamacare.
Yeah.
John Roberts wrote his own opinion. He's one of Bush appointees, if I'm not mistaken. That's why I said get out of the bush. Get out the bushes.
Well, if I remember, he found a tax that Congress never imagined was in there, right? That's how he got Obamacare through the Supreme Court by saying, it was under their taxation clause powers, whereas they actually made it a point when they presented Obamacare to say it's not a tax because they knew that it would do poorly in polls if it were a tax. But, I want to say something real quick here, Walter. You and Ken both talking about Republicans. And there was something I wanted to bring up as a subject, and we're running out of time. So I'm going to kind of you talk about piggybacking on Ken. I'm going to piggyback on what you're saying a little bit here. Have you heard of the National Popular Vote Bill or the National Electoral College Compact? Have you heard of this at all?
No, but basically what you're trying to say is they're trying to get to the popular vote instead of electoral college.
Well, and the way they're doing it is, instead of going constitutionally to eliminate the electoral vote, they're going state by state and trying to get each state to sign a compact that says no matter what the electoral college vote or even the vote of our state. So if Michigan went overwhelming Trump, wait a minute, it did. If Michigan went voted for Trump, that if in the national election the popular vote went to Hillary Clinton, that all of the Michigan Electoral College votes would then be dedicated. Exactly. Well, they'd go to Hillary Clinton. So basically, you would not have seen, under this system, you would have not have seen Donald Trump. And do you know that I've got this news report here right now in front of me, and I'm looking at it, and it says that the National Popular Vote Bill in the Michigan Senate is sponsored by a bipartisan group of 25 of the 38 Michigan senators, including 15 Republicans and 10 Democrats. Are you kidding me? And what's really disconcerting is Hillsdale College professor. I want to talk to Dr. Larry Arnn about this. Gary Wolfram testified before a State Senate committee on September 6, 2018, in favor of the National Popular Vote Bill. It's disgusting. It's a sellout.
These are the George Bush, John McCain, Judas bunch that us Republicans are forced to vote for because we take the worst Republican over the best Democrat, fakocrat, snakocrat. And this is what we always stuck with. But let me jump over to something real quick. The black support for Donald Trump, what I'm keep hearing from these talk shows, 30-something percentage.
Do you think
and
that's real?
Is
that real?
I do not believe that counts in Michigan because all the black folks I've been experiencing, everybody I run across on my job, at any given place, any given time, they are not for Donald Trump. So where are they?
Other states.
39%. That's just like saying one out of every two people in America are born-again Christians. Where are they? I'm still looking for them. Where they at?
Yeah.
Well, Walter, maybe some people don't want to admit they vote for Trump. I know there's probably a lot of people in my neighborhood that voted for Trump, but they're not going to say so.
They don't want to get in a family argument at Thanksgiving.
Yeah, right? Me and my wife, yeah.
Well, I'm going to take it a step further pretty soon for myself. I might be tempted to get a Trump hat, and I'll make sure I get a bulletproof car and the U.S. Army protecting me as I buy it.
Man, I want to ride with you.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay. I forgot. You're black, aren't you?
Oh, no, actually, I'm brown. And you're beige, by the way. You turn red when you get mad.
I'm rather pale. I got to tell you, I'm rather pale.
He's a little pink right now. I don't know. He must have been out in the sun.
Yeah. I'm throwing
on this side. Good conversation. I'm out of here.
All right.
Thanks for calling in, Walter. We appreciate it. Now, we have, that was Walter. Yeah. We had 4 lights lit up, but I think Ken was still stuck on the line somehow or other. So it's just you and me again. What are we going to talk about?
Whatever you want to talk about, Ed.
Okay, we have 2 minutes. I'm still upset about the Michigan Electoral College compact vote. That, folks, scream about that. This is one of the biggest sellouts. You know, they're trying to get around a constitutional convention that would remove one of the founding tenets of our system of a Republican form of government. It's bad enough that they brought in the 17th Amendment so that now senators, federal senators that come from a state are voted popularly, which means it's so much outside of the state money, George Soros money, comes into a state to get Debbie Stabenow elected.
Right.
As opposed to it staying inside the state. So, having said that, I hear music playing.
Well, it's definitely unconstitutional, but let's light up the phones of our legislators and tell them no way.
Amen. Well, once again, thanks for joining us. I'd like to thank all of our brilliant callers. And tune in next week for the Drift radio show at this time. And basically check out thecurrentonline.com and thedailydrift.com. Thank you once again. Thanks, Derek, for all the help.
All right.